What's up, y'all? So, being that I've been having some issues lately with the car, it's made me pay way more attention to my data logs. And just even looking at old data logs, I realized that I've had a weak link in my system ever since I bought it. So, I had to make a run so I can fix that. And that's what we're about to do right now. I've been using a dual sync distributor since I started. And in the beginning, I thought that was what I needed, right? But now, as I've kind of just learned some things, changed some things, whatnot, I found out that dual sync ain't where it's at. So that has actually been the weak link of my whole system. We're about to change that for this go round. So I am getting rid of the distributor, getting rid of the coil, and also no longer will need the CDI box. So there's a lot of this gotta come out. And yeah, so what I'm gonna change it with, pretty cool. You're gonna have to mock it up and figure some things out as far as getting it where it's going, wiring and all that kind of stuff. But y'all about to come on the trip with me so we can get it done together. Y'all can see it. And then, anybody got any questions or anything, you can see me after class. Because I really think and believe that we about to start taking these boys to school. Big part of that, the change is going to be the plug and cam sync that should eliminate half our problem, which was the cam syncing. That's always kind of been one of the issues with the system. This box here is really just some wires, but I'm gonna show y'all everything. Got the wiring kit here, and then got the big boy, already, again, some decent wires. Gotta add a few little pieces on there, but they already got all this together for one side and the other side. And then got these big boys here. So going to some coils, and man, these are huge, and they got some weight to them too. So, but you can see it's supposed to have some good little power. We're gonna hook them up. Still got the wires on the way, and then actual mounting bracket for this on the way too. But we're finna get this together, and the first thing that has to happen is all the old stuff that I just showed you. All that's gotta come out. Got something in that I thought was gonna help me out. I ended up getting these are LS mounts for the coils, which really that don't work either, but still, this is too big for my setup. It wouldn't have worked anyway. So they don't fit that, and they don't fit this. So that was not really a waste, because I didn't have to wait on them. It was pretty much, they came today before I even started to kind of try to work on anything. But the thing is, for an LS, you can get them for $30. For a small block Ford, cheapest thing I saw was like $200. And nah, not at all. So what I'm gonna do, got myself, I was in elementary school once, so I know how to use some scissors and some cardboard, and I guess I'm gonna mock it up with the scissors and the cardboard, and then I'm going to cut it from the metal that I got, polish it up, paint it up, and put it on here somehow. Put it up, cut. So I done got to this point here. Well, just on the cuff, I think we might have something of a winner. See, I still got access to my screw there, and I can still get to that one down there. So if I needed to take it off real quick, that wouldn't be an issue. Been doing a little bit today with the little bit of daylight that I had left. So basically what started these, which won't work, so I'm gonna send those back, turned into cardboard mock-up. You know, we had that sitting there. Then that turned into steel piece here, which cut well, but I didn't think it all the way through as far as how I'm gonna be able to bend this 1/8 inch thick metal. So my brother made a good suggestion just to get something thinner. I mean, it's not like it really has to be super duper supportive. It just need to be supportive, right? So got some thinner metal, easy to bend that, and cut it. So it's gonna end up kind of sitting similar to that, with all of the coils screwed into it. In the end, it's going to look something like that. So I think that's enough space for all of the wires to get in, to be plugged in, and then for all the spark plug wires to be hooked up and get to where they need to go. So I think that'll be straight. Before I move too far along with pinning this down permanently, or putting those 3 spots that I was talking about, I want to make sure that the harness is going to reach and be, able to plug in to each one of them first. So that way I don't end up doing something that was meant to be more permanent and then have to try to figure out a way to redo it. So what I'm going to do here first is come to the harness, get the harness in. They go into the J1B harness, which is this one here. Still got the instructions, so don't let the instructions fly away if you haven't read them. And then they already terminated a lot of the wires that need to go into the harness, so that's cool too. So that should make it pretty easy. So don't throw away your instructions, people. But we're gonna unlock this harness, get it open, and put it where it's supposed to go. So I wanted to show this, and not sure how good you'll be able to see it, but you can kind of see those numbers. That's letting you know which position the wire goes in. So my directions say that for the odd, so right now I'm working with the odd connector, DIS connector odd. For my setup, making sure it's the forward pin out, that B, so if you look at here, just right down in here is A, B, C, D. B, that's the green and white, and I'm double checking just to make sure. I'm also checking on the instructions. So it says that one should go B18. I'm looking for B18. It also says light green and white. So I basically pick up the light green with the white strip. So first color is the dominant color, second color is usually the strip. Then I'm looking for pin out B18. So I'm looking for, so that's, I guess right there you can see the 19. So it should be the one next to 19. The one next to 19 has that little pin, which means it's empty. What I do, just get something and take out the pin. That's kind of holding it in place because it's already unlocked. So just get something and take out the pin. before I put it in, I'm gonna make sure that my wires aren't raveled, and then after that, basically just take it from there, put it in that hole. You probably won't be able to hear it because of that fan, but be kind of gentle with it so it'll go all the way in, and eventually you'll hear a click, or you'll feel a click anyway. If it's quiet enough, you can hear it, but not, you'll feel it. And that's how you end up doing the pin out for these. You just do all the ones that need to be pinned out, and then you go back on top of it, push those 2 tabs in, and lock it down. Finish the wiring for the coils, finally. When you get something new with the Holley, if you don't like kind of spring for a whole new harness to add it, so like the coil near plug main harness for the Holley Terminator X for the Ford, like $700. I mean, hey, I ain't paying $700 for no wires just for it to look a little better. You know what I mean? Now, one of these days, when I figure out that I've added everything I'm gonna add, and the engine's coming out anyway, then maybe I'll clean all this up and take out the old wiring, all that kind of stuff, so I can figure out whether or not it goes for something I still want, like AC or not. But until then, you know, I'm okay with it like it is. I know it doesn't look the greatest, but at the same time, as long as it ain't catching on fire and everything works, I'm fine. So wiring is finished. Next thing up is probably the most important piece of this whole transition, and that should be the cam sensor. From what I've gathered through data logs and talking to other people, the cam sensor is probably what was giving me all the issues that I had, and this is supposed to be a much better cam sensor than the one that I had. So this is going in next. After that, we'll get back on trying to get these coils bolted down, or, you know, whatever we're gonna do with them, and then after that we should be rolling again, just in time for Texas Whip Fest. Getting some wiring done, so I needed to wire up the so I used that harness that I said I was going to use, which was the other one that went from the Holley system to the fast EFI. I put this harness together for the plug, so the cam sync and plug, and then wired in what I already had for my crank trigger. Wired all of those in to kind of be a little bit, I don't necessarily say neater, but taking up a little bit less space. So I think that'll get the job done. Well. It was a little bit of a fight to get it in there, and I had to do something that I probably, well, I'm not going to tell y'all what I had to do for warranty purposes, but finally got that thing in there. So we finna hook it up. Remember, it was already wired up. We just finna plug it up and see what it do. See if we can get this thing, you know, registering, if nothing else. Day before the event, and I still haven't fired up yet, and probably about to get to it now to see if this thing actually works. But the wanted to let the JB Weld sit in overnight. It kind of worked, it kind of didn't. A couple of them still came up. The screw idea was good, that worked. So like if I could get this welded down to here, then screwing it in would be a good idea. The wires are long because these are my old wires. The wires that I ordered aren't HEI on this end, like the terminal here, so they're too small to fit on there. So got to find something out about that. But I figured, you know what, as opposed to running around all day looking for new wire, why don't I go ahead and try to crank this thing up and see if it actually worked with these wires. So even if I don't really drive it around or anything, at least I can do something. Or, you know, I'm always cool with a zip tie to make something work. After a couple of primes, changing a few settings, we running, so I mean, we running. I let it settle down, cool down. I done had the fans on it and everything, so I guess now I'm finna make sure that it's ready to roll, you know. So if it cranked now, I guess it'll be all right. Maybe it just kind of needed to pump up and everything before it really started working. But oh yeah, I guess we good to go. So I am kind of, I won't say cleaning up, but I'm getting all the tools out of out of the engine bay, all the trash and all that other stuff too. Kind of picking up a little bit, gathering the tools, and putting them in the truck. Probably a little later on when it cooled down, because it's still hot out here. I'm gonna go pick up the trailer, go pick up the tent, go pick up the grill, and any of those, pick up the cooler, you know, all the kind of stuff that we take with us, and then kind of load everything up tonight, so tomorrow morning wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face, and hit the road. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that, and then you know, of course y'all will get a video of whatever goes down at Texas Whip Fest.